Welcome everyone, Crazy here, and today we have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre the game news video. And yeah, it's very exciting to finally be doing a news video for this game. I've been playing it since it came out, and I've been having a blast with it. My only kind of worry is that there is a lot of bugs right now, and also I would like to see eventually some content added. But luckily, Wes Keltner, the CEO of Gun Media, has actually put out a tweet and clarified some things. So they say that cosmetics and content are coming to the Texas Chainsaw game. However, their primary focus right now are bug fixes and server stability. And they say to please be patient with us and that cool stuff is on the horizon. So yeah, this is obviously very exciting to hear, and I'm very curious to see what kind of cosmetics and content they are adding in the future. We do know from leaks during the tech test that I've covered previously that we are getting a brand new family member, victim, and also a number of different skins, which I am going to retouch on at the end of this video, in case anybody wasn't aware of these. And also I will give some more insight because at the time of those leaks, some of that stuff did come to base game and some of it didn't. So now you can actually have a good idea of what will be coming in the future. But before we get into any of that, I first want to touch on another thing that they posted. So yeah, they posted this on their official Twitter account, and it also has a Reddit post associated with this. This is what they're going to be calling the Muerto Times, and this is how they're going to address bug fixes in the future. This includes 3 different categories, which is the fixes that are in testing, under investigation, and fixes that need more info. So to start off, for the fixes in testing, which means they do have a fix for it and know what the issue is, but they're still kind of testing it out to make sure there's no other issues that come up with this fix. And for this we have the supplied credentials are invalid fix and the anti-cheat improvements. The anti-cheat improvements is going to be very exciting to see because I actually did come across a couple of hackers that were able to control my character, which is not a great thing. So it's very exciting they are adding that. And next up we have the bugs that are under investigation. These are the ones that they don't have a fix for yet, but they're currently actively working on a fix for. And that is the XP delays and issues, which is great to see because I'm losing a lot of XP from this bug. By the way, a current fix is to not skip the XP progress screen. That typically does help, but still sometimes your level will reset. Also, the lobby filling and matchmaking issues as well, which is also very exciting because it's pretty difficult finding a full lobby, which is surprising with the game being still on launch week. It definitely seems to be an actual matchmaking issue and not a player issue. And next up we have the needs more info section. These are bugs that they're still kind of investigating further to understand what really is causing this and what the issue exactly is. And that has voice chat issues, which I personally haven't experienced, but some have. Text chat issues, and also not being able to move/interact. I believe that last one is just server related. That typically happens when the server crashes. Or it could be another thing, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's very exciting to see they do have a number of fixes in the works. And yeah, hope this comes pretty soon here because I am playing a lot of this game. Anyways, we'll get right into all the leaked stuff that was leaked actually a while ago, but I'm bringing it up here because at the time we didn't know if this was going to be in the release build or not, so a lot of the stuff I leaked ended up being in the game and some of it didn't, so I just want to clarify stuff that is not in the game currently, but is in the works in the game files. By the way, this was all data mined by other people by just going through the game files. I did not do any of this, and I will be sure to give credit to everybody. So first off, from @Gorgira, we have the announcement that there is in the files a family member called Nancy and a victim called Danny. They also made another post showing a number of different things, which we will go over. First off, we have a new map in the works called Junkyard. This is different from Slaughterhouse. It's not a code word for it or anything, because you actually do see Slaughterhouse under the list of maps. So yeah, we will be getting a 4th map. Also, we have a look at Nancy's weapon. This is a gardening hoe. And also one of Nancy's abilities, which is the wire trap. Also, thanks to @Texas Leaks, they were able to leak the descriptions for both new characters. So for Danny, the brand new victim, he's a stereotypical kind of cool rocker dude, and basically he's able to have the ability in which he can study certain environmental objects and will increase his overall knowledge of them. This includes items like the generators, cattle grids, cables, TVs, radios, lamps, valve pipes, pressure valve tanks, gates, fuse boards, fuse boxes, and mechanical doors. And basically, when he fully studies these, which can be interrupted by the way, and he has to start over, he will be able to permanently unlock those things, which means you can permanently unlock the pressure valve and the fuse box exits, which is very crazy. I think it's going to be a very important ability, so I think this character is going to be really awesome. Also, the more he uses his ability, the better it will become in unlocking things. So basically, I guess the idea is to just study every single object you see, and that way it's really powerful towards the end of the match. Next up, we also have a quick description of Nancy. You can read all of it if you want to, just gotta pause the video here. But we will get into the ability because I find that a little more interesting for the content of this video. So her main ability is the spy ability, which allows her to have a sense in which she can see the victims from their perspective. And this is obviously a ability with a cooldown. It will even actually stun Nancy when you use it afterwards. So this should be used when you are not actively in a chase. They also say that you can go to Sissy's wildflower powder stations to help her recover more quickly. So it seems this will have a very long cooldown. You'll have to go to those to make it a little less longer. And also her other ability is the ability to place those homemade barbed wire traps that I showed you. And those can go on gaps and doorways. And basically, they will make noise and also deal a little bit of damage to the victim going through them. She can also pick up these traps just like Hitchhiker and place them anywhere else on the map as well. Also, you do still need to communicate because your family members can actually set these off as well, so you need some communication with that. And it's also worth mentioning that she will have a higher blood vial capacity than the rest of the family. So that's it for the new family member and victim. We will move on to some other leaks now. So we do have some leaked executions. So currently in the game, there is 2 base game executions for everybody. And you can also buy an execution pack to make it so it's 3 for everybody. But on this leak, it shows that there's also an additional one. Sadly, we don't have the animations for these yet. We just have the icons and code names for them. But we do see that obviously Nancy will be getting a number of different executions. And as I just said, all the base game family members will also be receiving yet another additional execution. So I do wonder if this will be another execution pack or however they'll decide to do this. This is, by the way, thanks yet again to @Texas Leaks on Twitter. Next up, we have all the leaked skins that were leaked previously that are not in the game yet, meaning this will probably be a DLC pack that includes all these different outfits. This is leaked thanks to @TicoSlade on Twitter. So yeah, I edited some images of all these skins together because basically they're brand new outfits completely, but they do have a number of different recolors just like the base game skin. So yeah, we have all the new outfit variations for Anna. And then we have Connie's new outfit. This is pretty drastically different because she actually has a new pair of pants and all that and a different type of shirt. Next up, we have a new skin for Julie. This looks similar to her base skin, but trust me, it is different. I think the black one looks pretty cool here. Next up, we have all the skins for Sunny. By the way, some of these textures might be different in the final game. These were just kind of put together through the files, so not everything's going to be spot on. And lastly, we have Leland's outfit, which is a leather jacket. This is the only image we have from it, and this is thanks to MRL Paladins on Twitter. This obviously will also be getting color variations, but sadly I don't have any images of that. And lastly, there's one other thing I wanted to touch on, and that's the fact that a while back when the chainsaw skins for Leatherface got leaked, obviously a lot of these we already ended up seeing, like the sticker skin, the clean skin for it, and the base skin, but I want to focus on the top portion here. So obviously on the bottom right, we have the rusty skin, which we ended up getting as well. And the top left, I believe, is just the standard blood effect for whenever you hit a victim. But on the bottom left and top right, these seem to be skins that are not available in the game to my knowledge. So on the bottom left, it seems to be a kind of dirty version of it. The top right's like a more battle-torn version. So yeah, I don't know if these will be skins for Leatherface's chainsaw in the future, or if these are just different effects they didn't end up using. I'm not too sure exactly what they are doing with that, but I guess more skins couldn't hurt. I would like to see actually drastically different chainsaw skins in the future though. Also, one last thing. The leaked audio files that showed an Easter egg in which the survivors can find Maria's body is seemingly not in the game yet. By the way, if you don't know who Maria is, it's the sister of Anna, who basically these survivors came here looking for them, and she ended up passing away before they were able to find her. And yeah, basically, I wonder if this will be available in the new Scrapyard map. I'm not too sure how they're going to implement this, but yeah, just wanted to keep you all updated that it seems they are not currently able to be found in-game. And yep, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe in the fog, everybody.